Yo, what's up, people? What I want to say, I can't be on for too long. I got 30 minutes because I do. Oh, thank you so much, Carlos. I got 30 minutes, and I have a coaching call at 6:45. Um, so gotta get ready for that. You up? Yeah, yeah. Carlos, thank you. Um, I'm trying. It's not easy, you know. It's definitely not easy, you know. Posting on all socials, it gets tiring. That's why you guys see the same clips. Like, I would love to actually just take a weekend and just. Anyway, we'll see. Well, what's up? If you're in this chat, make yourself known. Say what's up, and let's do this Q&A because most people voted for a Q&A, and I'm down with that. You know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much, pro guy. But let's do the Q&A, man. If you guys have any questions, um, let me know in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer as honestly and as straightforward as possible. But this has been a good 2 weeks. Like, what's my favorite anime? Oh, that's a tough one, you know. I have to think about that. Maybe so I can think of three. Maybe Berserk. Maybe Berserk. Um, Solo Leveling has to be up there. Even though it's new and I don't really like most new anime, I'll say Solo Leveling should be up there. And I like Bleach a lot. So let's say Berserk, Solo Leveling, Bleach. Let's say those three. Um, what advice do you have for me? I'm 15 years old. I weigh 280 pounds and I don't know how to lose weight or what to eat. Well, I'll be straight with you. For a 15-year-old, that is way too heavy. 200 pounds, I could see it. 200 pounds, you could get away with it. But 280 pounds for a 15-year-old, that's not good, you know. That's not a position you want to be in. Um, I would say first of all, cut out liquid calories, like cut out soda, cut out junk, like if you eat peanut butter, cut that out. And cut out sauces like barbecue sauce and stuff like that. Try and stick to pepper sauces, very low calorie. Um, Drink a lot of water, man. Like, you know, that's like all I could really tell you. Make sure you get your steps in for sure. You know, make sure you get your steps in for sure. Bill Sid said, "Oh, emoji, pro guy, what's your favorite muscle to work on? Gotta be chest then legs. Then I don't like arms and shoulders. How can I gain weight without putting on? How can I? How can I? how can I gain weight? How can I gain weight without putting on fat? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Um, yeah, my dad is in the country, so he just tried to walk in. So I had to tell him just 1 second. What's your favorite muscle to work on? Favorite muscle to work on? Look at me. How can I gain weight without putting on fat? Um, this is the truth, right? You can't just gain weight and not put on any fat. You're gonna have to put on like a tiny percentage, a tiny percentage of fat. So the question should be, how can I gain weight with putting a minimal amount of fat on? And that's just to stick to lean food like chicken breast, ground beef, sweet potato. Um, what else can I say? White rice. Lift heavy, you know, and then you will gain weight. And eat more than you normally would. Like if you eat 3 meals a day, make it clean, then add a fourth meal in the day. If you're not gaining weight, if you see you're still maintaining, then add a fifth small meal in the day. That's how I do it. I don't do all the measuring and the weighing of stuff. If I want to lose weight, I just add more cardio and increase my step count. If I want to gain weight, I just add 1 or 2 more meals in the day and don't move around. I only drink water and I try to get as much protein as I go to. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, so I only drink water and I try to get as much protein in. I go to the gym a couple times a week with my friend, walk a lot, get protein powder, and I'm still maintaining. I'm doing something wrong. Well then, one trick that's a bit of a cheat code for gaining weight. If you eat oats, put 2 scoops of peanut butter in the oats. If you eat a banana, have that banana with 1 or 1.5 scoops of peanut butter. Peanut butter is the ultimate cheat code for gaining weight. In your protein shake, add some peanut butter in it. I promise you, that's the 3, 4 scoops of peanut butter is like an extra, almost an extra 1,000 calories a day of clean nutrients. You know what I'm saying? So add peanut butter and you'll be pretty good. I only drink with the hello. I can't hello. I can't afford a gym membership and I'm 16. My parents don't want to put money in this. I wanted to try calisthenics, but I don't know how to start. What can I do? I can't afford. I'm 16. My parents want to put money in this. I want to try calisthenics. Well, get a summer job, which might be tough depending where you live. I know in Canada that's like that's an impossibility almost. But you save some money, you know. Most gym memberships are like what, $50? If you can take the bus to the gym, you do that. And the thing about parents is when they see you're serious about something, like serious to the point where you're willing to scrape the money, that little money that you might get, right? And put it towards something, typically they will support you somehow. But do the calisthenics for now. Like do push-ups, do sit-ups in your house. Sorry. If you could, if you can get a pull-up bar, do that, you know? Get a pull-up bar. Attach it to the door of your room. Do that, you know? You're 16, you still have time, you know? But get your base right. And push-ups, sit-ups, pull-up bars can get your base pretty okay. Sup, brother? How's life? Life is good, man. Can't complain. I ain't trying to gain weight. I'm trying to lose it. Hold on. I don't only drink when I'm trying to get as much. I do the gym with my friend, and I'm still. Oh shoot! You're trying to lose it. My bad. Um, then add some more steps in. Add some more steps in. Um, if you're only getting 10,000 steps a day, add the extra 5,000 steps a day. You will lose weight, brother. Trust me. Like, I've never weighed food a day in my life. If you like, I weighed what, 210 over Christmas. I'm like 190. All like I still eat 4 times a day. All I did was I do like 150 worth of cardio after each lift session. Get some steps in, and that's it. Incline is definitely better for losing fat. And high speed, I don't recommend high speed because high speed is you burn yourself out. But if you do incline, you shed fat with little, what's the point? And you don't take away any stimulation from your muscles, I believe. My birthday is tomorrow. Wow, happy birthday in arrears or in advance. I'm just having a beer with my uncle. It's 10 a.m., but 10 p.m. somewhere in the world. You know, I don't know about that one. Is high incline better for losing fat or high incline on treadmill? If the weight loss isn't working out, maybe try to intake more protein and take less nutrients in altogether. That's a good suggestion. Like, you know, cut out carbs. No, not cut out carbs. Carbs are good. Reduce carbs as much as you can, but eat more protein. Hey, man, trying to grow my arms. Got any tips? Lift heavy enough that your form is not bad and just go hard. Always try to push yourself more than you pushed yourself last time. Always try to push yourself more than you pushed yourself last time. That's what I'll say. Any muscle you're trying to grow, just try to push yourself more than you pushed yourself last time. Like that's the key, you know. Just stopping by to say keep it up, man. Love it when I see your stuff. Love you, brother. Thank you. Love you, brother. Thank you. That's what if you're trying to grow to any level, like any muscle, any type of thing, you just gotta keep going, gotta go hard. You know, like have a book where you write down what you pushed today, or in your iPhone, you can have it in your notes. I have it in my notes. I don't use any of the workout apps. I just write it in notes. What did I push today? Okay, I did 45-pound dumbbell curls. I was able to do 12. Then the third set, I was able to do 8. Then try to keep it that way. And even if it's an extra rep you can get out, try, man. I've never fasted before, you know. Um, Thanks for being my inspiration, I guess, on YouTube, but I really need it for my FYP, honestly. No, thank you for watching, really. Thank you for watching. Without you guys, I'm nothing, right? So thank you guys for watching. Those that share, thank you for sharing, you know. I appreciate you. Come on, guys. If you're new here, we're doing a Q for A. Got any questions, let me know. Anything about fitness, I'll be as honest as possible and give my honest opinion, what I think. I'm deathly afraid of blood tests, not the physical pain, but the mental thought of having a needle in my arm for a while. I seriously can't bring myself to go to the lab. How do I overcome this fear? Oh man, you like the only answer is exposure therapy, right? You gotta do more blood tests to be less afraid of blood tests, and the more you come out of it unscathed, the more you train your mind that this is not a big deal. But the more you in your mind you pedestalize the fear, it's gonna be tough to overcome it. You know, just being real. Favorite movie? I don't really watch movies like that. What would I say my favorite movie of all time? Probably The Gladiator. No, most definitely The Gladiator. The first one, not this new one with Denzel Washington. The first one. I heard. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it, and I don't have like I don't have what's the word? I'm not there's no motivation for me to watch it. You know. That's how. Is it the animation? The animation, right? Yes, I have, but a long time ago, like a long time ago, like a long time ago when I was a kid. I think my parents, because my parents are Christian. I'm Christian, so we used to watch it, you know, watch those kind of movies. Prince of Egypt, dope one. El Dorado, um, Pocahontas, all them animations. Do you think a calisthenic can reach a full jerk body like a gym bro? Um, I don't think so. You know, some guys claim that you can, but I don't see it, you know. I think you can look fit, but I don't think you can look like Arnold Schwarzenegger doing pull-ups and stuff, you know. I don't think so. What would you say would be a good food for a 12-year-old? We have chicken at home, so we eat about 4 eggs a day. I'm trying to bulk up so I can use the potential to get more muscle. You're already doing the right thing if you eat chicken and eggs. Chicken, eggs, clean, carbs, white rice, sweet potato. Um, if you do eat bread, I would say minimize it. And if you do gotta eat bread, make sure it's 100% whole wheat. Um, what else can I say? Brown rice. Yeah, that's amazing. I think it will be for sure, Bila. Exactly, yeah, for sure. Because you think about it, like, do you really think you can get this, like, somebody who's doing, like, dumbbell presses, 75-pound dumbbell presses, do you really think you can get that kind of chest stimulation from any calisthenic exercise? I don't think so. And a lot of people that do claim they do, I don't know for sure, but I feel as though they've been in the gym before develop some muscle in the gym, and now they're doing calisthenics. They're like, oh, see what I can do with calisthenics, which is like a half. It's like a half truth. It's like a half truth, right? So hello. I mean, sure. I'm not really a big calisthenics person. Maybe when I'm older, I'll be a big calisthenics person. But excuse me. But I don't see like I'm just look. I want to be jacked, right? And I try to do I don't try to do like unnecessary things, you know. Don't see it as necessary. I just think it's, what it is. What's up, Claire? I'm not studying right now, thank God. Will we ever get a long form video, like a big vlog or something? Maybe just enjoying, just possible, very possible. Um, all these things. I think about them, like it's very possible. Um, maybe, that's a big possibility. How old are you? That's federal. That's federal. I'm in my 20s though. That's valid. I want to be jacked too, but I also want to do some cool calisthenic stuff. I don't do very much, but I do some. It's cool to do, What do I think of Noel Diesel? Um, I see his videos, but he doesn't. From what I've seen, I like him. He doesn't strike me as um, obviously he's probably been on roids some part of his life, but it doesn't strike me as a roid head, like, hunk kind of, all these kind of hard head kind of dudes. He seems very intellectual, yet jacked. And I think that's the best way to be, like being able to be not soft, but being able to, knowing that being gentle and being soft spoken doesn't mean you're a pushover. Of course, you can't get that big without no steroids. Have you seen how big he is? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm happy for him that he's off it, because that's not, I don't think that's you know, that's a route you want to go down. What helps me stay consistent? I don't know, man. I like to tell people that I'm unhinged. Of course I've seen Enter Dragon, but I like to tell people that I'm unhinged. Like, if I don't go to the gym, my intrusive thoughts start to take over. That's a joke, but it's not a joke. Like, I need to get the gym to feel normal, like to feel like there's order. I've reached that point. So I want, like, that's why I don't really expect many people to be as consistent as me. But what I can tell people is this: think about the kind of person you want to be in future. Is the kind of person you want to be in future the kind of person that misses workouts? The answer is no. And you care about your future, you're gonna go. If you're feeling unmotivated, there's nothing I can do for you. If you're feeling undisciplined, well, you just need more routine. And if you need, like, what's the word? If you need a reason to follow that routine, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like questions like this. Because me, I'm kind of person that I feel like you gain discipline and you gain motivation through doing what you don't want to do when you don't want to do it. So when you're lying down on your bed and you're saying, like, I don't want to go to the gym, it's easy to say that from your bed. But when you're actually in the gym, it's not that bad. If you can get yourself past that point of dreading what you're about to do and actually just doing it, even for 20 minutes, you, yeah, you know, you're gonna find that you find motivation in the action. Hey Rizzy, how are you doing, bro? I love your videos. Thank you, man. Do you know Realism, the guy who's president? Nah, I don't. What do you think about other influential content creators who give the toxic motivation and dark discipline? I feel like, so here's the thing. I don't hate on any creator. And in the world, there are people that need that. There are people that the lighthearted do this to feel better doesn't work. There are people that need to be called like pieces of shit, right? Or need to be called names, need to be insulted, need to be like put down, need to have their, you know what I'm saying? There are people that that's that's the only language they can understand. So are those people needed? Yes. Do I agree with it? I don't like it, but they are needed, right? It's not a bad question. Yes, definitely. Making your bed in the morning is a big win. You'll be surprised how many people get off their bed and just think they can start the day. You know, that's like if your room isn't clean or organized, how can you, like, it seems small, but if you can't get that part of your life in order, what's the what's the use? But that's just my opinion. Keeps going, hey, I'm 12 and I play Fort. Trying to say Fortnite. Why are people mad at real? I'm not mad at them. I don't know. Hi, football. Hey man, I've been watching your shorts. Thank you. I need some tips. You give me the best ones. Well, here's the thing about your favorite content creators, man. They all have a past. They all have dirt. They're not social media makes people think like your content creators are these like great people, which they may be most of the time, but like we're human beings, man. Such celebrities are human beings, content creators are human beings, your favorite gamers are human beings. There are going to be times where their bad character is gonna slip out, you know. Somebody can probably find a DM from me like a year ago that I said some mean stuff too. I'm just being real, like everybody's a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? So take what you see about people with a grain of salt. Hey, I need some tips. You give me the best one. Tips on what? What's your favorite book in the Bible? I'll be real. I recently, very recently, just got into daily Bible study. But my favorite book, based off this one verse, would probably be Proverbs 22:29, which basically says, see a man diligent in his work, he will stand before kings and not mere men. And I think that holds very true. Yeah. I think that holds very true in life, and I think that holds very true in every aspect. Hey, this is my first stream since subbing. Thanks for the amazing content. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. At some point, you prefer your ego, and this can help from achieving goals. Facts. I can't fast to do a calorie deficit since doctors said it will stunt my growth. I mean, without a calorie deficit, there can't really be fat loss, right? Like it's math, right? If you're still eating the same amount of calories you're eating, you will be the same. Wait, actually, there is one way. Maybe eat around the same calories you're eating, but mostly eat protein and weight lift. This way you stay the same weight, and there's something called body recomposition. So you should stay the same weight, trimming fat but gaining muscle. That shouldn't stunt your growth. Apart from that, there's nothing else. Keep doing your thing, my brother in Christ. You're honest and not like full of man. Trust me. I don't listen. I got my own BS too, but I appreciate the kind words. Said hi. Hey man, I've took your advice and I've started to lose weight already. Great. Dried greens and things and salad have such low calories. They help a lot. If you have the discipline and you wanna, because not many people want to keep in mediocre average. When did you decide to change your life? Like 3 years, like almost 4 years ago, I would say. But I really, really, really locked in started this year. Like I really, like let's say 4 years ago I was 65%. I really hit 100 this year. I would say like I really cut a lot of extra BS off this year, man. So yeah, 4 years ago, like kinda, but this year for 100, for sure. How much popularity do you think is too much popularity? I think empty popularity means nothing. And I need to know, okay, like subscribers. It depends what you're doing. If you're making a difference and you're making people's lives better, then no, then there's not too much, Um, an honest man who's a good example, or an honest woman who's a good example, cannot have too much reach. But if it's like, pop the balloon kind of stuff, and I don't know. Anyway, you know, people need that too. Some people need that in their lives. It's what gives their life like entertainment. So, nice Dragon Ball poster. Thank you. Love your content. God is very proud of you, bro. Me too. Oh man, thank you so much. What are the best foods for the best amount of protein, and does protein powder actually work, and do you recommend it? I don't like protein powder personally. I don't like the taste. I rather just eat. But some people have busy lives, and you need that, that quick 40 grams, quick 30 grams of protein. It helps. But foods, I like extra lean ground beef, extra lean ground beef, extra lean ground chicken. I like drumsticks, even though they're not the leanest cuts of meat, but I like drumsticks. I hate chicken breast. I only eat it when I'm, first of all, chicken breast is so expensive. I hate it. I honestly just hate it. But I only eat it when, I got some extra money in the bank, and I'm feeling super, super strict. But normally I prefer extra lean ground beef, extra lean ground chicken. For protein. Congrats, man. Your hard work starting to pay off. Keep up good work. Thank you. Have you watched Ipo? Hajime no Ippo? Sick. That would be up there with my favorites. Sort of. Not top three, but it's up there. I love that kind of story. Love your content, bro. Keep it up. What's your favorite quote? Favorite quote. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. That was Marcus Aurelius. What's your profession? I would say right now, I help. I'm not only just a personal coach. I also help people um build personal brands. Cause my yeah, God has been good. That's all I'm gonna say. What can you recommend for someone starting as a skinny teen at 140 who's trying to grow muscle? Lift heavy, push yourself as much as you can without hurting yourself. Push yourself as reasonably, like realistically, as much as you can without hurting yourself. So if you're 140, don't go try to lift 225 bench press. Start with like 20s or 10s on each side. Do it until you feel the muscle like you know when you see, here's the thing. People deceive themselves. I feel like people know when they're pushing themselves. If you know you're pushing yourself and you're tracking your progress, you will gain muscle. Do you recommend boxing? It burns. Yeah, I think boxing is pretty cool. Damn, that's a nice quote. Thank you. South Africa in the house. Thank you. Atomics, you might be getting ahead of yourself a bit. Get the basics down first. Don't go too fast. I would say if something interests you, pursue it. So if boxing is actually interesting to you, pursue that stuff. I'm 6'1". If you don't have money for a gym membership, then you gotta get calisthenic equipment and make calisthenics your best friend. Like make home workouts your best friend. But don't be like all the people that do like minimal home workout and think that they're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know, cook it. Like actually put effort into it and actually push yourself. You know, good 2 to 3 kg of muscle is a lot in 3 months. So congrats. Should I be working out to failure? I almost never get sore at the gym and it really upsets me. Well, getting sore doesn't mean you're making progress. But you let me tell you the truth. Like I said before, people know when they're pushing themselves. That's the truth. Excuse me. You know when you're pushing yourself. And you know when you're not pushing yourself. But this has been an amazing Q&A. I have to bounce right now. What do you weightlifting all the time? I have to bounce right now. I would have loved to stay more, but like I told you guys, I do have a coaching call in 5 minutes, and I would like to prepare. Thank you guys so much, everybody that was on this live. Um, I'm gonna be more consistent because last week I couldn't hit this live because I had a very packed week. It was the weekend my brother graduated. There was a lot of stuff going on, so I could not. But thank you. We'll be having more of these. It'll be every Saturday, 6 p.m. Like I promised. The only reason I did one today is because I have to. I like to. I don't like to. I had to make up for the last one. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, everybody that joined this live.